Hey guys, and welcome. This is TeamDownTV. My name's Place, and I'm here with Mr. Benz, and welcome to the Ozone Revolution Cup Finals, brought to you by Ozone Gaming Gear and supported by Performance Gaming. We got ApG versus Team Exile 5 Solar for the finals here. It's a best of 5, but of course, ApG Thanatos have a one-game advantage. So, Mr. Benz, into picks and bans, how are you going?
Yeah, doing good, mate, and yeah, get hyped about this game. With the delay and everything, been waiting for this one for the last few days.
Yeah. Had to be postponed because, I mean, some of the matches got dragged on. They were too epic. But hey, we got some bans here. Cassidon, Tristana taken away right away by ApG Thanatos on the blue team. Alvin and Zach also being banned out by X5 Solar.
Yeah, the Cassidon pick is we sent a lot of on Sunday. Cassidon being taken out, even though he didn't have a really strong showing either, he kind of got taken out from that. So still very scary in that mid lane. Tristana as well, I believe. Was it ApG who played a really strong Tristana?
Oh, yeah.
Or was it XL? Oh, it was XL5 their Tristana Zara combo, sorry. So they've taken that away from her there. Jarvan and Zach really standard at the moment, really strong junglers. And there we go, the Tristana Zara.
Yeah, definitely a wise choice taking away there. Actually, we saw a lot of Zara throughout this tournament. And definitely one of those high-impact supports that you don't want to give away in a finals like this. But there we go, last ban from Exile 5 is going to be Thresh. Another very common ban.
Yeah, so it looks like champions like Zed, which we've seen it played a lot by ApG the other day. So that's up for grabs. You know, you've still got Elise up for grabs as well.
Oh, yeah,
so.
And she was locked in, so there you go.
Yeah, there you go. So we're interested to see what XL5 want to do here, because they don't know where Elise is going. Elise can still be played top or in the jungle, so they might want to pick their bot lane, or they'll go straight for their jungle and maybe a top lane.
Yeah, so taking a look at Team Exile 5 now, kind of hovering on that Shen, as you said, might be looking for a top lane early. Maybe the King also waiting to pick out a team. Ooh, could be the Zed. Insta locked in, so there it is. Shen Zed locked in, so there you go, Team Exile 5. Going to be picking up their top and mid laner there, Mr. Benz.
Yeah, and they did. They went straight for those important roles straight away, and not giving away that bot lane, because you know Tristana Zara has been banned out, so it'd be interesting to see what XL5 Solar want to put in that bot lane, because the Zara was so strong the other day, and yeah, Twitch being hovered over as well. So Twitch is really strong at the moment. Twitch and Vayne probably the top 80 carries, so should be really good. And that Zed did get picked up, so that's really scary.
Yeah, Zed, just one of those influential characters throughout the day yesterday. Oh man. I'd like to see if he's going to go for the split push strat again, where we pretty much just saw every Zed stomp their lane out, taking off those AP carries early, and then just go split pushing. Really, really scary to play against, but SM Limes could be locking in Janna here for his team. The Janna Twitch lane, we saw that yesterday. Sorry, I should say Sunday. And yeah, that was some crazy stuff, Mr. Benz. Janna Twitch.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting as well with the Janna Twitch. I don't think it worked too well. So it's definitely an interesting pickup. But you know, Twitch.
Agree.
Yeah, Twitch very strong at the moment. Janna can help in stopping Zed getting all his damage down on that death mark, and she can also shield a bit of damage, heal you up a bit. So, you know, push him back so he can't keep attacking. So I like the Janna pickup, and it's something we didn't see a lot on Sunday, especially because she's in favour at the moment. Like, Janna's being played a lot, so it's still a nice pickup.
And you know, Blind Turkey, a great support player. He was probably one of ApG's MVPs for the weekend.
Those Thresh plays, yeah, for sure.
Incredible. But hey, look at this. We've got Exile 5 locking in Caitlyn and Nami straight away, so their bot lane shown now. And man, that's one of those brutal bot lanes we see so often. Mr. Ben's got to be scared.
That is a very scary bot lane. We've seen it a few times, and this Nami Caitlyn is really strong. It's kind of like the Sona Ezreal bot lane. And it's just so strong. You've got sustain, you've got CC, you've got poke, you've got everything you need there. So that's really scary, and against the Janna Twitch is going to have a rough time in that lane.
Yeah, and I think it works really well with the rest of the team comp here, because, you know, you've got Chenny Boy's going to be on the top lane, Shen right there, and he's just going to be peeling for Caitlyn, so that's going to work beautifully with Nami, while Zed goes in to try and take out a single target. But, you know, ApG Thanatos have realized, and they've locked in Fizz and Vladimir right there.
Oh,
And those two AP carries for the disengage, that's crazy. I like the Fizz pick as well.
yeah, Vlad can also deal with the split push that comes out of Zed. Vlad is a very strong duelist. Once he farms up a bit, gets a bit of spell vamp, even the Zonyas as well, so a bit of armor. He can sit in that top lane and you kind of have to deal with him. So if they
Yeah.
send Zed, Vlad's a perfect answer to that. And so is Fizz. Fizz is a great duelist and can put out a lot of burst damage. So
Yeah.
that's going to be fun to see. I really like watching Fizz play. So Fizz versus Zed in the mid lane, I'm hoping it's going to be lots of fun to watch.
Yeah, and the trades have gone out now, so SM Lime's going to be playing that Fizz, probably in the middle lane there. And, man, Fizz versus Zed. I have no idea how that matchup's going to go. We got two high damage assassins, and they both have tons of roam potential as well.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. Fizz, when he hits at level 2 or 3, is really scary. That's when he's going to try and get a lot of harass down. You know, he's got all his moves and he control pole in and out. And yeah, so Shenny Boy not so strong in those early levels, but can get away from Fizz. So, you know, Fizz probably going to want to be the aggressor, be the bully in that lane, and, you know, really shut down Zed so Zed can't roam and pick up kills elsewhere, which Zeds love to do.
Yeah, definitely. I think they've gone with the right jungle pick here, Exile 5 as well. Going with Nasus for just that heavy front line, the shutdown. You know, Nasus works so well with Shen in that way. Can just run right in there. Even utilizing the Shen teleport just to get another tank nice and deep into the enemy team.
Yeah,
But,
Nasus
yeah,
doesn't have too much to think about this game either. He's with a Twitch. That's all he has to do. So
makes it easy.
makes it really easy for him. And you know, with that front line of Shen and Nasus, like you said, it gives Zed a bit of room to jump in with them and not get focused. And you know, Caitlyn's going to be really safe at the back.
Oh yeah. But man, Jono on Vlad top, we've seen him play pretty much every style of top lane there is. You know, the assassin, the bruiser, and now the AP carry in the top lane. I'm excited. He's a very versatile player here. And you know, against Day Shifted, another formidable opponent. It's gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah, and I think he was the only Vladimir from Sunday as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was.
And he just didn't leave top lane most of the game. So that's what I'm talking about. He can split push really well and deal with that Zed if Zed decides to split push. And Shen as well. Shen loves to split push. So
He does. Yeah.
Vlad's a great answer to that.
And both teams here sporting such great comps. You know, I feel like the late game team comp though out of Exile 5 probably a bit stronger. Although you can't count out champions like Vladimir. But, you know, it kind of depends. You know, I feel like ApG Thanatos have a little bit less CC all round. And a little bit less of that kind of bruiser frontline. Kind of just relying there on probably Elise and Jono's Vladimir. So how do you reckon that's going to unfold, Mr. Benz?
It really depends on how these assassins in the mid lane snowball. You know, being able to take down an AD carry at the start of a fight is going to be huge for either team here.
Yeah.
And like his APG don't really have that frontline bruiser, but they do have Elise and a Vladimir if he decides to join the fight, who are kind of like the AP bruisers. So, you know, we'll see them jumping in. They have a lot of AoE damage going out, whereas the damage is there from XL5, but there's not a lot of AoE. It's a lot of single target damage.
Yeah. You know, ApG Thanatos, they do have a bit of AoE, but they don't have enough CC to lock the enemy team down, I feel. You know, They've got the Cocoon to get a pick, they've got the Janna Tornado, but other than that, they're lying on just the heavy upfront damage. And you know, it could work, obviously. Chenny Boy on Zed in the mid lane is going to be pretty squishy, and so will Caitlyn as well. So we'll see how that plays out.
They're going to really rely on their lanes getting snowballed early from that. Elise is a very early aggressive jungler, so hopefully she can get, you know, some really good ganks off SM lines or Kevsters on that Twitch. Kevsters was amazing on Twitch the other day, and his Caitlyn was amazing as well. So, and he got first blood, I think 2 or 3 games in a row on Twitch. So, like if he gets going, the team's going to get going. It gives them a lot of confidence, and it just gives them that damage that they'll need to stay ahead without that CC.
Yeah, it's true. But you know, you got to keep in mind as well here that Blue 9-0 coming out of Exile 5, their AD carry, he was a huge part of their earlier matches throughout this series, and of course these teams haven't met yet, so it's the first time they've versed each other in the Ozone Revolution Cup. And you can't count him out yet. He's a great AD carry, and he's on Caitlyn as well. Such a lane-dominant hero.
Yeah, especially versus Twitch, and you know, Twitch has got no sustain. It's going to be kind of rough for him. Caitlyn's got everything she's need coming in from Nami, so it's going to be interesting whether we see those two lanes up against each other. Shen and Vladimir are great 1v2ers as well, so
Yeah.
it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in level 1 and see if these lanes are going to switch around.
Yeah, so what we noticed from the weekend, or at least what I noticed, very passive early games, although we did see a few invades, but the teams generally going as a group, opting for just the straight brute force tactic, no scouting, and then just placing down deep wards, and then exiting out so they can get that vision on the enemy jungler. And I feel if these teams do that, and maybe if they've done a bit of studying on the past, you could see some counter engages for that.
Yeah, it was pretty standard on Sunday. A lot of teams mirrored each other, went around the back of the red buff and kind of took away each other's red buffs. They weren't confronting each other in the jungle, and they were just kind of stealing each other's buffs, getting some wards in to know where the jungler was. So it seemed really standard, so maybe teams picked up on that as well and have got something to counter that. Because, you know, I love seeing those level 1s. I like seeing a game like can snowball from that, so it'll be good to see.
Yeah, and especially here because you've got Nasus, very dependent on that blue buff Spirit Fire. Going to cost a lot of mana to put down.
Yep.
And Elise as well, you know, in the human form. A bit safer in the sense that you can just rely on Spider form if you don't get blue buff. But of course, you know, very, very important buffs here for both of these teams. But hey, we're into the game now, Mr. Benz.
Oh, we have a pause. It wouldn't be the Australian scene without a pause, would it?
Oh yeah.
I think Limes is just loading in, I think. There we go.
Alright, so, you know, while we wait for him to reconnect... Oh, never mind. I thought that was a reconnect.
It did, and then it disconnect.
Oh, okay.
It was close. It was very close to getting into the game.
Almost made it.
The client's had a bit of some bugs lately as well, so...
Yeah, some interesting DC bugs. Invisible Wraiths we saw a few times. Invisible Dragon actually on the weekend as well. Interesting.
I think we've nearly seen invisible everything on this map. Maybe not a Baron yet, so...
No.
He's not showing his true powers yet, the old Baron Nashor.
Yep.
But can't go off much here. XL5 have kind of kitted out their inventories already with their starting items. Red pot on Zed, so it looks like he wants to be the aggressor really early.
Yeah, I agree with that here. SM Limes got high mana costs early on Fizz, you know. 50 mana for the Urchin Strike, and of course 90 for the Playful Trickster at level 1. That's the Troll Pole. So he can't really afford to trade too much, Mr. Benz, and super aggressive plays from Chenny is going to work.
I would like to see Limes go the red pot start as well, because he has Barrier Ignite, and I want to see some early action in this mid lane, so he might do it. No,
that's crazy, some of the
spells. Go on the Doran's Ring. Go on the Doran's Ring. Even with the Doran's Ring, he gets a bit of AP off that, so he can still jump in on Zed. And we had another disconnect.
Alright, hopefully they don't need to remake it here. Lots of DCs.
It should be okay. Friendly banter in the chat going on.
Yep.
He's just disconnected, so he should be back.
Limes decided to go with the Doran's Ring, Benz.
Yeah, so I was saying just before, it does help him out a bit, like starting with a bit of AP, and be interesting to see what his masteries are actually. Whether he's got that 21-9 Fizz build, where you just get that 1 point in barrier and the defense tree, and then you go full offensive.
Yeah. You know, I'm nervous for Limes here, Mr. Benz, because melee AP carries, or just melee in general, always get in so much trouble with a Nasus jungle. That Wither gonna be brutal. You know, Limes, he's pretty much his only escape route is gonna be to Urchin Strike a minion and then use Playful Trickster, or just try and get out of range before Wither goes down. And Zed can really put down the damage as well, so if he gets caught out, could die.
Yeah, he's got to be really careful that he doesn't use that Playful Trickster to be too aggressive, because Nasus will pick up on that, and it's got such a high cooldown.
It does.
Starting at 15 or 16 seconds there, so such a high cooldown. You've got to be really careful, because in that 15-second window, Nasus can come in, put down a Wither like you said, and Zed can follow it up, of course, with his gap closer, and going to be able to take you out. But the same goes for Zed using his Shadow, so
yeah,
he does have the flash in the background.
But I guess what you can take out of that as well is Elise's counter ganks. You know, they can either be super helpful or just not so great. It kind of depends how things line up. You know, you always have issues with minions blocking your spiders as you throw them out,
And the
which is, you know,
cocoon as well,
yeah, of
yeah.
course. So
That being a
makes it a bit
skill shot,
difficult.
it's a bit harder to hit them with her, of course, but you know, it's not too hard to hit. It does have a big radius, so. But like you said, the counter ganks from Elise are very good, and Elise is a really good pick against the likes of, you know, Shen and Nasus, who, you know, like to get a lot of HP. They get a lot of HP anyway because they're tanks, and yeah, it should be great. We have disconnects all over the place, right?
Oh, wow. All right, so we might actually play an ad while we wait for this to sort itself out. A few players have said they need to restart their PCs and routers. So we'll be right back here. It's the Ozone Revolution Cup, brought to you by Ozone Gaming Gear and supported by Performance Gaming. My name is Place, and I'm joined by Mr. Benz as always. And we'll be right back. Hey guys, and welcome back to Ozone Revolution Cup, brought to you by Ozone Gaming Gear and supported by Performance Gaming. I'm placed with Mr. Benz, and hey, we're back after a long pause. Luckily, all the players are back into the game.
Yeah, everyone's back. Just a few issues with computers. Hopefully they're back. They're all settled now, and we can get into this final because it's going to be a big match, I feel.
Yeah, alright, so when we left off, we just finished Champ Select, obviously, only about a minute into this game, still looking at the level 1. Not many wards come out yet, just guarding off the red buff for Team Exile 5 Solar. Pink goes down to clear. But man,
Bit of poke going on Twitch.
Yeah, just back and forth right here, Mr. Benz.
Yeah, it looks like this is what we were saying. Teams know that someone's going to be around red, so they both. APG kind of defended it, whereas XL5 wanted to jump in there. The pink ward was a little bit interesting. It like signaled that they wanted to go in, but they kind of backed off after that.
Yeah, an interesting spot too. Usually we see that save to clear out buffs, just to make sure there are no wards on there. Ooh, but actually we're seeing a late invade here now by Exile 5 Solar. Blue 9-0 leading the charge. ApG Thanatos, they're responding to the enemy blue buff, but it's not as coordinated here.
And I think they should still be safe with four members going for this blue buff. Looks like Elise and Janna should be able to pick this one up. You know, Shen can't really go in there and try to stop it.
Yeah, and so it's going to be pretty fair for all involved. I mean, Zed probably get a little bit of an advantage, arriving to the top lane just a little bit sooner. SM Limes having a similar situation in the mid, but won't play too much of a part here. But do we have a 2v1 mid?
We do, and they've done some very interesting lane swaps here, XL5. So it looks like Vlad's going to head into the mid to 2v1, and Fizz is going to go up top. He really wants to verse that Zed. And yeah, that was a very nice switch by XL5 as well, because they kind of knew where everyone was, and then they got their blue buff and went into the mid lane. And versus like Fizz or Vlad, yeah, it's a great pickup.
Wow, so that's an interesting adaptation there. How do you think Jono's going to fare in the 2v1?
He should do okay, but he doesn't, you know, like high cooldowns on Vladimir early.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have great wave clear at all. He can survive, but he's not able to push those minion waves, so he's going to need Elise to kind of babysit him here a lot, just to help clear the waves. Because Caitlyn Nami, as we know, Caitlyn is going to push down a tower as quick as she can, so...
Yeah.
Elise is going to have to babysit this lane, and that means Nasus can, you know, try to get some ganks somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, Profound on Elise, he's got some great clearing for his mid laner there, but it's not ideal, you know, Nasus probably one of the better champs for that. And then in the top lane as well, SM Limes gonna have a bit of trouble CSing under the tower, I think, right here. Taking a bit of harass as well by Chenny Boy.
Yeah, a little bit hard for Fizz to CS under tower because he's got that damage over time effect on his W. It looks like he's going in on Chenny Boy right now.
Yeah, nice little playful tricks as well. Get the damage off Ignites, go down, barrier gets popped, Chenny Boy. SM Lime's taking a lot of damage from the minions and he will get finished there. No!
Oh!
Whoa! Unbelievable! SM Limes picks up the first blood.
Oh, and I think a bit of a misplay by Chenny Boy. The creeps kind of got him. I think they blocked him there. And he cancelled his last auto attack and then the tower hit went off, so he wasn't able to pick up SM Limes. Both players there kind of had a bit of a misstep, but, you know, SM Limes coming out on top when probably he shouldn't have just then.
That was, wow, that was really clutch, Mr. Benz, and what an opening, man. For a finals match, that's what we like to see here. ApG Thanatos with the game advantage, though. But if they win this one, obviously, definitely puts Exile in a very precarious position in the bot lane, though. Day Shifted doing fairly alright here. A little bit ahead of in CS than Vlad. Just about one. Not really much at all. Tower. Also similar health there as well. So the 2v1s, mid and bot, pretty much even right now.
Yeah, remember, you always got to be careful. Twitch has got a really short range, so it's really hard for him to get tower hits. When Shen has that taunt, and if Nasus is around, he's just going to taunt him under the tower, which we've seen a bit on Sunday. You know, Shen's getting first blood because they could taunt under the tower. So, very interesting. But SM Lime's taking a lot of damage again from Chenny Boy.
Oh yeah, has to be careful this time. It's going to be the jump in, the shadow right down to SM Limes. Just be careful. It's away just in time.
And that's the action we were talking about just before the pause. I want to see these two go at it, and you know, it started straight away. We had such a close call, and they're still going at it. So keep an eye on that lane because they're just going to be battling all day. I don't think they even care about farm. They just want to try to kill each other.
I was about to say, keep an eye on the farm right there. 30 CS to 8. SM Lime's getting the first blood, but that gold has already been made up and almost surpassed by Zed. 1400 gold to about 1400 gold.
Yeah, for sure. And Zed's doing really well, like pushing Fizz out of lane, and then just pushing the minions under tower. So Fizz isn't getting much farm time at all in this game.
Yeah, and that's not good as well, because he's going to need that CS to be that AP assassin right there. In the mid lane, Profound going a bit deep onto Chellbuster here. Jono arriving as well, JV the King, to help him run away. Wither goes down. Bot lane arrives, actually, Turkey. Going in the fight, and they realize and just back out, so good choice by XL5.
Kind of interesting that the bot lane came all the way up. I guess they were trying to catch Nasus in the jungle there, but Nasus kind of knew the wiser and backed out from it. But, you know, that gave Shen some free time to kind of relax in his lane and push his wave out a bit.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think it's a big deal if the lane moves towards mid like that. Shen, obviously, just in the solo lane, probably not a big deal if he gets a few CS here and there. But what they need to watch out for is the time in which they get that bot lane tower. You can't afford to not get it if you're starting the 2v1.
Yeah, for sure. But what's really interesting is that Elise has had to sit mid this whole game because, like we said, Vlad doesn't have that wave clear or that damage to farm under tower, and Elise has had to stay in this blue lane, so she's taken a lot of... I wouldn't say wasting a lot of time, but she's had to spend a lot of time here and hasn't been able to impact the game at all. Whereas Nasus is roaming around, clearing the jungle, clearing his enemy's jungle as well, and Shen's really relaxed in that bot lane. And here we go in the bot lane.
Ooh, getting the taunt onto Kevsis right there. Chellbuster coming in as well. He's low on mana, so just going to back away. Good choice there. Actually, a bit of counter harass. Kevsis can go for it here. Man, that feint shield, just too good out of day shifted, blocks it all.
Yeah, and interesting both so-called top laners when they're Dawn Shield as well, so it's kind of helped out a lot, especially versus those 2v1 lanes in the AD carry. Lime's taking some more damage up top as well.
Oh yeah, Kevster's in the bot lane, gets taunted onto, forced to use that stealth as well. Yeah, as you said, Profound still having to sit in that mid lane. Gonna jump into his race to finally get some of that jungle.
Kind of just got my eyes set on that top lane at the moment. They're still going at it, both are very low at the moment as well.
Ignite and barrier up for Limes here. Flash isn't for Chenny Boy. Oh, it's the ultimate whiff though by SM Limes. He's out of mana too, so it's just an auto attack battle. Minions kind of on both people here. Pause comes out, but SM Limes did fall. Chenny Boy.
Chenny Boy's gonna fall as well, I believe.
Yeah, that bleed is there. I think there are a couple of minions and attacks.
Yeah, he's still got a tick of Ignite to go off, and the Seastone's Trident, so he's gonna fall from that one as well. But he did a big yell saying that yes, that he got him first this time. So, like I said, watch this lane because it's a lot of action going up in there.
Yeah, these players just building the intensity and suspense, pausing it. Will we know? Does Chenny Boy die? Find out next time. Not just kidding. But that was a serious whiff there by SM Limes, just to bring it back to the game for a moment. Missed the ultimate, kind of threw it off down the lane accidentally. Not something you want to be missing.
Yeah, and that kind of took all his mana away as well. So, you know, if he landed that with the barrier, of course, I think he could have ended Chenny Boy a lot, or killed Chenny Boy a lot quicker, and he probably would have survived it. It's kind of like a what if moment, but I'm feeling he could have survived if that lobster landed.
Yeah, he did get the barrier off, of course, so Chenny Boy had to burst through that. Not too sure, though, if Chenny Boy used his ultimate. He is level 6, and of course they get grayed out during pauses. But we've got to resume, so we're about to find out.
I did not see the death mark go down.
Yeah.
He hadn't learned it yet. He only just hit 6. Oh, the Shen ult saves him. What? What?
Oh, wow! What a turn of events. The one thing none of us thought of. Wow.
I didn't even think of it. Shen had just hit that level 6. Vlad was still 5, of course. I was like, oh, they're not 6 yet. And then it saved him from about 20 HP. There was still the Ignite and the Seastone Trident damage over time effect.
So what I'm interested in now is who started that pause, Mr. Benz? Was that planned? Just to give Shen a bit more time.
It was ApG that did the game, so it's not in X5 there, but yeah.
That was a great little catch there, but hey, the bot tower's going to fall though. Going XL5, yeah, losing that first tower. And the mid tower could actually fall here. Oh man, mid tower for bot tower though. This is a nice split. I like seeing this 2v1 play, allowing the enemy to have the 2v1 in the bot, so you get the 2v1 in the middle, taking out that middle tower early. It's great.
That was a big move for APG. Like, they put them ahead by getting that bottom tower. Now their mid tower's still really healthy, so they're 80 carrying support, but Elise is going to die right now. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to stop the dragon there and got taken out.
Yeah, got just caught out of position. That was really questionable play. No. Tidal Wave's going to go out. Kevster's now in trouble. Blind Turkey as well. Exhaust's going to go down as well. Blue 9-0 taking a bit of damage, but he's going to be perfectly fine. Oh, nice double man taunt. Kevstar's going to get absolutely beasted down right there. Oh, it's going to be the Lobster coming in onto JV King. Can the follow-up from SM Limes get him? There will be. Poke to the face. SM Limes now on the retreat. Shellbuster out of mana as well, so he has to run Blue 9-0. Oh, in trouble! Gets taken out! Gets a little bit too close. Day shifted now all by himself. Left to 3v1. Will get the fish. Don't think he's going to get Jono because he will fall.
He'll be transfusion. Yeah. So they kind of went in favour of, well, it did go in huge favour of APG right there.
Yeah. They did it out perfectly.
Because they stopped the dragon as well, and now they'll be able to pick up the dragon with everyone respawned in time, with Vladimir and Elise respawning in time, so
yep.
That was a great play from Fizz to come down. He did lose the top tower, but he came down, picked up some kills for his team, well, got all the kills for himself, so that's great on Fizz as well. And as you can see, he hasn't been farming too well, so he really needs those kills for income right now.
Yeah, it's a big deal, you know, 68 CS to 28, that's a huge difference for a top lane there, especially because they're assassins as well. They need those items to power up, look for those solo kills later on in the game. But, you know, ApG Thanatos, they pick up the dragon, so that's definitely going to help SM Limes on his Fizz. And so it's a good move overall.
Yeah, and this means now that we're probably going to see the traditional lanes, so to speak, but here comes Zed from behind. Oh, nothing can happen. Yeah, we're going to see the traditional lanes, so the 80 carries versing each other, and the top lane is going at it. But Vlad taking a lot of damage from Shen.
Oh yeah, needs to be careful here. Day shifted. He's got the damage there. Very tanky as well. Giant's belt and chain vest.
One quick combo out of Zed and Twitch was taken to half health, so Twitch has to be really careful now because Zed still has that death mark up.
Those XL5, we've got SM Limes from the side, it's going to be the jump in, repelled by Profound, jumping onto JV King, gets a stun as well, up a bit north though, SM Limes going at it on Blue 9-0. Oh, that's going to be JV King falling, Profound probably going to fall here to Channy Boy as well, he's going deep for Kevstons, does pick it up, the double for Zed right there. And realizes he can't actually dive that one. SM Limes did manage to pick up Blue 9-0, but he's kind of getting caught here, Mr. Benz. Oh, will he be able to escape?
A 2-for-2 trade right there. He's got Nasus chasing down on Fizz at the moment. Vlad just finding Chenny Boy as well.
Ooh.
But that was nearly a great play by Jana to keep Kevsters alive, but it just wasn't enough. Zed actually able to take that one down. And I feel if Fizz had helped him out a little bit, they might have been able to come out with that better. So, pretty even for both teams, but a great fight once again.
Man, you know, Chenny Boy played that beautifully. Picking up the double kill. Really have to shout that out. That was nice. Ooh, day shifted though, going for Jono. A bit of harass. JV King arriving just a little bit too late to follow up on that, so probably wasn't looking for anything. But you know, blue buff's going to be spawning soon for both teams. Probably coming up, probably around the 13-minute mark. And that's going to be a next big point of contention. Let's go down.
Yeah, interesting as well. Vlad actually gained the experience lead as well. Just probably because Shen is just jumping around all over the map at the moment. But a slight advantage there, and I thought, you know, Vlad was really far behind, so that's really good for them to see him ahead at the moment.
Yeah.
And he got all that farm back as well, so that's really nice for Vlad.
Wow, SM Limes. He's down on CS by, he's almost getting doubled by...
Chenny Boy's on SM Limes at the moment, mate, and I think he's going to be able to take him down, and he does. Just annihilated him in that fight, so interesting. Fizz threw out everything, didn't have the barrier or ignite, but you know, was taken down by that death marker Chenny Boy.
Man, lots of damage, and that's going to put Chenny Boy ahead. Kevstar's going to get locked up, ace in the hole coming out, blind turkey. Beautiful dodge right there. Stealth comes out for Kevstar to make sure he's alright. With Blue 9-0, ooh, watch out for the pilled over Peacemaker Kevstar.
As well.
Oh man, lots of damage, and the bot lane is going to be Jono. Picks up the kill onto Shen. Can he get away? Actually, Shellbuster's running pretty slow there. It doesn't have boost too, but well, Flash Wither's going to catch it.
And then the double kill, Caitlyn able to barrier bait and survive a tower hit and take down Blind Turkey and Kevsters as well. So action all over the map right there. I didn't catch it all. So sorry about that one, guys. And the mid tower is going to fall as well.
Man, that's
Probably have Profound coming in on at least. Can they catch him? Fizz coming in as well. Can they close the
I
gap
don't
here?
think so. That's going to be the knock-up. Flash is available for Profound though. Ultimate nowhere near for SM Limes.
On the repel.
How does it even land from max range? He gets it. Oh, beautiful cocoon. Not quite though. Gets blocked by Chellbuster. SM Limes still coming around the side. He has a Sheen, so he has the damage as well to follow up. No tower, so they could chase, but they're going to back out.
Yeah, not as mobile without those, like, because of the high cooldowns at the moment, he couldn't quite catch up, so,
Yeah.
you know, single boots as well. But yeah, that would have been very scary if Fizz was able to get a few kills there as well. But, you know, great play by Profound, repelling at max range, like you said, and taking down JV to get that kill.
Ooh, Jono, be careful. Chenny Boy has seen he's level 10. He's going to go in. He gets the slow with the shadow right there. Wow, so much damage coming out. Oh my lord, it is. But he's not going for it. Very smart. Jono was saving the pool for it.
Yeah,
obviously, Chenny didn't want to overcommit on that.
Yeah, so that was well played by Jono and Chenny there. But Jono still has to be careful. Chenny Boy waiting in the bush. Waiting for his chance to strike.
Gonna be real quick when he jumps out. Oh, that's gonna be it. He's going straight in there. Deathmark. Oh, didn't get it off in time.
And the Ignite's not gonna be enough to pick that one up, so
Yeah,
Chenny has to be careful, but he puts the Deathmark down.
Oh wow, that's gonna be a Shen ultimate in as well. Profound out of mana. Oh, he wasn't expecting that taunt. Just misses, but he's gonna get killed by the Vorpal Blade nonetheless. Wow. In the mid lane though, you know, the push continues. Blue 9-0 getting a lot of damage onto that X tower. As well, SM Lions trying to siege top, but you know, Chellbuster's too good to stop that. Oh, fight goes out. Kevstar gets a kill onto Zed.
Jono from over the wall with the vision that Twitch had granted him. Jono just came in and got some damage down over the wall with about 100 HP, so no one could see him, but he got the damage down and really helped Kevsters pick up a kill on Chenny Boy right there.
Oh wow, and Kevstar's gonna get absolutely dominated right there. Tidal Wave comes out, built over Peacemaker to finish it. That's a brutal combo.
Oh, there's kills going on everywhere at the moment. And that is a great Nami play as well. You throw the wave out, and then while they're up in the air, you throw down the Aqua Prism, so it's guaranteed to land. So great play by JV the
SM
King.
Limes comes in from the side though. He's going to miss the ultimate. Unfortunately, JV the King. Nice flash. Troll pole to finish. SM Limes, he knows how to finish those kills.
Yeah, and Fizz is kind of snowballing. His CS doesn't show it or anything, but he's picked up, you know, 5 kills already. And Fizz, he's probably going for that Lichbane first. He did get the Seeker's Arm Guard, but I'd say it'd be Lichbane first as always, and then into the Zonyas.
He's going to need that Zonyas though. I feel like he was building that early for a bit of defense against Chenny Boy Zed.
Oh, for sure.
You know, if he was required to stay in lane longer as well, he could have gone for that Zonyas for the active. It would help against Deathmark. Doesn't need it though, so he's fine. He's going to go for that Lichbane. There we go, picking up the blasting one.
So we actually have the Dragon Respawn now as well, so APG should have the timer of this. They should, even though it's not water, they should know what's up, but a lot of pink wards coming out of XL5, and they're going to pick up another tower as well, so that's 3 towers to 1 at the moment.
Oh yeah, top lane a bit of a trade now between Dayshift and Jono. The battle of the tanks though. Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, Vladimir is still a bit squishy up in that top lane as Nasta starts the dragon right now. And he's pretty safe, but they've caught Caitlyn out.
9-0 going to take a lot of damage here. Kevstar's coming in. JV the King, can he save him? No way. Beautifully done. But, you know, Buster still got that dragon, so if that was a delay, the kill for dragon could be worth it. Oh, Chenny Boy coming in the side now. It's going to get popped up. Oh, where's the cocoon? It doesn't come out. There it is, going to land onto Chenny Boy, and that's the re-engage they want to go in with the spider form. Kevstar's, though, a bit too far behind. He got withered, so he couldn't keep up.
Limes does have Jump the Waters if he wants to throw it out, but I don't think he wants to hit the Nasus with it, so... But there's the wave, nice dodge.
Yeah, very nice dodge. Would have got taken out.
Vladimir diving up top lane as well right now.
Oh wow, going so deep. Use the pull. Beautiful taunt though, straight back onto him. He gets taken out. Wow, action everywhere in the middle though. Chellbuster taking a lot of damage there. It's going to be Jump of the Water straight in. Boom, there is the Earth. Going to take him out. The Fisherman catches himself a kill.
That was just... action everywhere though. That's a great taunt by Shen in the top lane, and you know they got Nasus low enough.
Oh, and Chenny Boy.
Oh, will he live? He will live from that one.
Oh, and the death mark. We almost forgot about that. Almost gets it.
Wasn't able to get any damage out. If he just got one auto attack down with that death mark, Fizz was going to drop for that one. So that's very unlucky. But there's kills going on everywhere at the moment.
Wow, and I can't believe Blind Turkey didn't block that ace in the hole.
He tried to get there. He tried.
He tried.
Couldn't get there in time.
Set me up.
He set him up, yeah. But of course,
Ooh.
Lime's able to survive, and like we said, he's really strong at the moment. Just because he's got all those kills.
Are you seeing this, Mr. Benz?
I am. Blues and Zeros just got second time.
The good old Winston bait with stealth. I love that one. Kevstar walking in from the side with the stealth, takes him out. Beautiful exhaust as well by Jana to set that one up. And that's what we like to see.
Yeah, Blue 9, about the second time now in a row, he's kind of overextended without any of his team being around. He's kind of got caught and, you know, given up a kill that he doesn't need to give off. So it brings Kevsters back into the game as well. So Kevsters, though, has to be careful right now. Does have M.
Yeah.
And he's just going to use that to get away. There we go.
Pulls back out for the CS. Ooh, so Day shifted actually. He's building the Spectra's cow, going for the Banshee's Veil, and that's a great item now because it's good for those energy champions. You want to kind of talk about that, Mr. Benz?
I think because it has no mana now, the Banshee's Veil is great, but I actually think he's going to go Spirit Visage.
Oh, actually, that would make a lot of sense. I was hoping for the Banshee's Veil because, of course, only kind of 2 CCs coming out of ApG Thanatos here. You got Elisa's Cocoon and the Tornado from Jana. You know, blocking those is great. You can jump straight in, but, you know, Spirit Visage, probably a better choice, actually, against double AP comp.
It could go either way, but I mainly say he's going to get Visage because it's something you see a lot on Shen, and that cooldown reduction is great, but SM Lines and Chenny Boy going at it again in the top lane.
Oh man, Death Mark out. Chum the Waters missed, probably the 3rd or 4th of the game, minions. Unfortunately.
Scumbag minions.
Wow.
And Baron's been started by XL5 here right now as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn, Kevs just picks it up.
Tyler knows it's here now. Can she stop this in time? The team's coming around. Kevsters and Profound are right here.
There was a nice Monsoon pushing him into the base. Blue 90 takes a lot of damage from the Baron as well. He has to be careful. Gets hit again. Baron almost takes out Blue 90. Profound sees that. He jumps in, trying to finish it off. There it is with the Spider Bite. Rest of his team, though, kind of falling down south to get away. Oh, Profound doing a beautiful job. Is he going to pick up JV the King? He does. Day shifted all left alone in the 4v2 situation. Oh, the Venom cast as well. And nice, the stun. Profound carrying his team. Absolutely incredible, Mr. Benz.
That was an amazing fight, and it was a really risky move by XL5. And Blind Turkey he walked in there blind just to see what was going on, and he did find them all taking a lot of damage at Baron. Kevsters and Profound finished off Zed up top and then swung around to meet them there and just really shut them down right there. And hopefully APG can pick up this Baron and get out before anyone arrives, and they will.
Wow, 21 minute and 2 second Baron right there, Mr. Benz. That's very aggressive to pick that up early. Probably the earliest Baron we've seen in the Ozone Revolution Cup. 19 to 14 as well. Well, APG coming from the back foot. It was 9 to 13 only moments ago. Mr. Benz. Great comeback here from Thanatos, if you could call it that. And SM Limes proving you don't need CS when you've got kills.
Exactly. He's finished that Lich Fate already, so that Fizz is really scary right now. And just the, you know, XL5 just went for that big move trying to get that Baron, and you know they knew they had vision control, they had the oracles, they had the wards coming in from everywhere, but they just didn't have the damage. And you know Shen got there well way too late. I'm going to say he could have ulted in earlier while they were doing the Baron to really help get some damage down onto it, but he wasn't there in time. By the time he got there, it was just too late, and
yeah,
everyone was taken down. And for APG, you know they're down on towers at the moment. Sorry. But for them to stop the Baron and then pick up the Baron like they did with Dragon, the first Dragon of the game, it's just, they've done that twice now, so that's great play by them. Here comes Blind Turkey.
Could see another catch here. John are going to pop the Ghost to go deep here. Gets the ultimate on everyone. Beautiful Cocoon onto JV the King. He's going to blow up. Blue 90. So much damage out of Jono, but he does survive just in time there.
Yeah, so Blind Turkey and Jono go full aggressive right there, and you know they picked up a kill on the support. But when you have Baron, you're able to push objectives, and this is where they're going to get towers right now.
Maybe the first mid tower picked up. Could actually go for a second here. No one's really in range to defend it. Caitlyn's still just walking past the Nexus there. Jono takes a bit of harass. Tower down to about half health now. It's going down very quickly. Lichbane on SM Limes taking it out. Jono has to be forced to pull right there as Day Shifted jumps onto him. Chenny Boy also getting a lot of damage. Oh, that's going to be the death mark on Kemsa. He is gone out of the game right there. Gets absolutely dunked on. Jono also half health. SM Limes in trouble as he tanks the tower. Could fall here as well. Profound. There he goes. He does die with it. Just wears off as well. And SM Limes ace in the hole. Blind Turkey blocks it like a hero. But man, ApG Thanatos in a lot of trouble as they run away from this one.
Yeah, they got a bit greedy under the tower. Shen landed a great taunt again. We've seen a few of them from him this game. Just taunting under tower was a great taunt and really like set APG back. So
yeah,
you know, they had to retreat from that one, and the front line was just able to do constant damage with that Nasus ultimate, and Shen just, you know, throwing Vorpal blades everywhere. That Caitlyn in the back wasn't getting touched at all. So
yeah, and there's a huge problem right there, Mr. Benz. You see, mid tower's fallen now, Dragon will as well. It's a lot of global gold that you've just given away for free.
Exactly, and Zed was able to do his job. Zed died after he did his job, but he took down Twitch. That's all he had to do. Twitch had spray and pray active, and you know, Blind Turkey tried so hard to keep Kevsters alive, but it was just too much damage put down by Zed, and yeah, the pop went off and Twitch was down straight away, so they had no damage. They didn't have the Vladimir ult anymore as well, so
yeah. You know, Twitch only got 1 or 2 auto attacks off as well once he popped that ultimate. That's how quickly he got taken out. But hey, look at the items here and the CS difference between these AD carries, which I'm just seeing now, 200 roughly to 130. Oh man, day shifted though. He is being caught out. Chum the Waters does land. Oh, the cocoon as he taunts through the wall. Profound. Why are you so good?
I did say that was a skill shot earlier. I don't think it is for Profound. I think it's an on-hit spell. It's a targeted spell. So
he's just merged with Rise.
Yeah, he's just landing those all over the place as Fizz goes in.
Oh,
again.
Another one onto JV the King. Burst comes out as well. SM Limes goes way too deep. Oh, ultimate onto Blue 90. He has to hit someone to heal up. Oh, it's going to be enough though as JV the King saves him with that ebb and flow. Nicely done there. Inhibitor could fall there. Chellbuster going to eat another cocoon. Profound going to eat that ultimate. The ace in the hole does land. Kevsters picks up the inhibitor. They're trying to run away now though as the lockpick has to be popped. Oh man, Chellbuster way too deep. He's going to get picked off. Chenny Boy trying to go for Jono. To no avail. He is too tanky. And JV the King, Chenny Boy just surviving that one.
Yeah, for sure. And oh, just so much action everywhere. It's hard to take all in, but you know, big play catching out Day Shifted, and you know, again another catch, and they're able to push on objectives. And this time it was an inhibitor. That's huge for APG right now.
Oh man, it is. With those super minions pouring in, Baron probably spawning in a few minutes too. Not even. That puts ApG Thanatos in a prime position for that.
Oh, definitely. That Baron's going to be up before that inhibitor is, so they're going to have that super minion advantage where you can kind of, you know, force them either to make a decision to lose a Nexus tower or to give up the Baron. So it's very interesting right there.
Oh yeah. Wow, man. 25 minutes in, 23 to 16, the Ozone Revolution Cup. Mr. Benz, we could see a kill here onto Blue 90. No, Kevstar.
No.
That's out. He was speeding in there, had later the King ready.
He was. He kind of had no one around him. I think John had just gone off the wall, but in the bot lane, Chenny Boy's gone onto Johnny.
Oh man.
And pop. In the blood pool.
So fast.
So yeah, we said Vlad was a great duelist, but Chenny Boy's so strong right now.
Top tower under a bit of pressure. Blind Turkey actually so fast on Janna now that he can run through the Alka Prism apparently. Probably just a spectator bug. Oh, torn on SM Limes, Day Shifted, realizes it was a mistake, forced to flash out of there. So much damage from the fish. Oh, Chum the Water comes out, flash, all the CC, all 2 skills that they have, and it's Day Shifted who gets picked up in the 4v1 situation.
Yeah, and 2 towers off this and a kill again. Just catching people out. Jono got caught bot, but you know, the rest of APG grouping up, getting a kill, getting towers and objectives, whereas Zed wasn't able to get anything off that because he had the base straight away.
Oh man, and now you know the tower defense starts. They're locked into their base. Team Exile 5 Solar in a lot of trouble here. They're already a game down obviously because they got to the finals through the losers back in this double elimination tournament. Oh, Chenny Boy steals a red buff. Not sure if the spectator caught that, but it was beautiful. Jumped over the wall and got it. Although Blind Turkey's in a bit of trouble. It's going to be the wave comes out, knocks him up. Ace in the hole as well. Chellbuster looking for the kill. He's got red in his eyes. Doesn't catch it though. Jono to the rescue. Oh man, that's the ultimate coming out. Deathmark going to do a lot of damage. Doesn't pop, he's in pool, he does survive. Kester doesn't though, he does fall straight away. Chenny Boy as well to Profound, comes in for the lot of damage. Beautiful troll pole by SM Limes, though he can't finish off anyone there. Oh, and another cocoon, finished off by the Spiderling. Profound, with the Elise mechanics, picks up a double, I believe, in that fight. But Shellbuster, second flash kill of the game.
That was a flash whack coming out of Shellbuster there, just to pick up the last kill, and an 8th for XL5 Solar, so that's huge. Hopefully they can push out these minion waves, you know, that are attacking their base right now, and hopefully get an objective back of their own. Baron has respawned. but I think they need to heal up, defend, and maybe contest that Baron.
Oh yeah.
And look at the map right now. Look at the wards coming out of XL5.
Wow. That's a lot of vision. Fog of War has been turned off for the red side.
There is 12 wards right now for XL5 on the map. 13, sorry, I missed the one right up the top there. So that is a crazy amount of vision right now.
Oh yeah, and they're going to need it as well because, you know, Vladimir, as we said, can split push as well. Profound has a lot of wave clear for that as well. And SM Limes, he's been doing the job for his team all game. So with those wards, it's going to definitely help XL5 to defend against that. But Kevstar started Baron.
This is a power play. While they still have the inhibitor up, they want to get this Baron, but the wave isn't pushed up, so XL5 going to be able to respond to this.
Yeah, Baron already just under half, or just above half health, sorry. Shen arriving though, so day shifted. Going to be ready to respond to this one. JV the King with the Oracle's a bit slow though. Hellbuster has one too. Oh, no
yeah, they
Baron
could have
there.
made it. They could have made a big play because, you know, the Shen ultimate, the Stand United was down, and Nasus was a bit far away as well. So,
Nasus' smite was used as well, it's on cooldown.
yeah, of course they wouldn't know that, but like, they could have made that big
that's
play
true.
because that inhibitor's going to respawn in about a minute as well. So, you know, that was their power play. They needed to make that play, but they're just a bit scuffed at that last ace to really commit to that big play.
Oh man, you know, it's a scary thing as well. This is what we call usually the wave of momentum. You know, you win one team fight, you're more likely to win the next one.
Yep.
And XL5 kind of suffering the reverse effect of that. They lost the last team fight, and now, you know, they're scared. They know they have to be defensive. So much burst and damage coming out of ApG Thanatos right here. Still just baiting out the Baron.
You gotta remember, Zed is super strong as well at the moment with that burst. We've seen him take down Kevsters straight away. So both teams are really wary of those assassins. Fizz, he's fed, and Zed is fed as well. So they're really scared of those assassins. But this is giving the advantage to XL5 because, you know, Shen can go clear waves and he's got that ultimate to come in. So ApG need to make a move, whether they go for the inhibitor first and then, you know, with the supers again try the power play on the Baron, or they try to force the Baron fight. Dragon has respawned as well, so there's a few objectives up at the moment.
I feel like they're waiting for a blue buff for, not sure who. SM Limes, you know, he has one.
They only just got that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know, it's only got about a quarter left. I feel like they might want one on Profound as well. He's built pretty tanky, but he does the damage. Shellbuster though finds Jono. Oh, beautiful Aqua Prism. It's going to be the repel up though, so Profound survives that one. A nice pull to get out of there as well. Oh man, saving Private Profound right there. And Jono. Very lucky.
Yeah, and this gives the play over to XL5 right now. They can probably swing around and get this Baron because they know Jono's not going to be there. It's already been started by Zed. Shenny Boy starting that. Nasus has the ultimates as well, so they can burn this down really quick.
This is scary. Enemy team's going to come in here. ApG Thanatos, they have the AoE for it. This says eats a trap though, so there is vision now. Baron's still about half health. Oh, beautiful tornado to Kevstar. Perfect target. He's forced to use that QSS to get away there. Blade of the Ruin King to help escape. Chenny Boy still running at him. Takes so much damage. Chum of the Waters goes off. Hits 3 people. Oh man, and that's Spray and Pray just murdering the enemy team there. But Profound will fall. Their star player is out. Blind Turkey trying his hardest to save Kevstar here. JV the King. Oh, a bit out of play there. Ace in the hole picks up Jana. And Kevstar's in invisibility mode. Shh, be quiet. He's looking for a kill.
Yeah, and every member of XL5 is so low right now, apart from Blue90, who got to sit at the back the whole time, and he flashes for Kevsters right now, but Kevsters going to pick it up, I think.
Oh, Aqua Prism not quite in time. Kenny Boy picks it up.
Chenny Boy able to come in and save the day with JV, so they still managed to get another ace now. That's 2 aces in a row, and I just feel that ApG are just lacking that little bit of damage. Everybody was so low in that fight. You know, all the AoE went out from Twitch. Twitch got a full spray and pray off. Even after getting caught, he was able to cleanse that death mark as well. Vlad came in with the Hemo Plague, was able to get it on 5 members, so that's huge, but they just weren't able to burn through those tanks of Shen and Nasus.
And wow, you know, Profound did a really good job of going at the enemy carries, and Blind Turkey did an even better job actually of defending Kevsters in that fight, but it just wasn't enough, as he said. Kevsters didn't quite have the damage. I feel like he needs to finish off that Phantom Dancer, get a bit more attack speed into there, maybe even an Affinity Edge soon for some crits. But man, that's scary. The front line, we commented on it in Champ Select, coming out of Team XL5 Solar, is huge.
Yeah, and they had taken a bit of damage from Baron as well, so they did really well to survive that team fight. And you know, it's great coordination when you know your members are low, but they're all still sticking together, and were able to get the ace from that. None of them ran off scared; they all stayed together, and that's just great coordination.
Beautiful.
And we have an invisible red buff.
Oh, lovely. Love seeing these.
The invisible red buff. And Chenny Boy is so scary right now, and I like his build path as well. He went the more of Malmortius, and that really helps him versus this double or triple AP comp. Yeah, he's really strong.
Evsters realizes this just running away as he sees Chenny's missing. Oh man, scary moment as an AD carry, you know. The whole game almost kind of rides on your shoulders. It's down to you to do the damage. But man, the reaction time from Kevsters with the QSS and the Blade of the Ruined King in the last fight, you know, he's proven now to his team that he can fight this lineup of XL5. Blue buff
just needs a bit more time. A bit more time to chew through these tanks. You know, you got the AP bruises coming out of APG, but XL5 have the Shen and Nasus who are building pure tank as well. So, you know, they definitely have that advantage there. And like I said, I think APG just needs that little bit more of a damage spike. Maybe if they get the Baron, then they'll be able to do it. But they just need that little bit more damage.
I think a big thing here is as well that ApG Thanatos, they're lacking a bit of CC, and so Caitlyn isn't very afraid here, whereas Twitch is. So he's had to build the QSS, and you know that cost him a lot of gold. He's 1,000 gold already behind Caitlyn, and so he's sitting at about 200 AD, whereas Caitlyn sitting on that 300. Ooh, could you imagine that? But 300 AD.
Yeah,
a lot more attack speed and a lot more lifesteal as well.
Yeah, for sure. And she's going to be building that Infinity Edge now as well. So not going for any defensive items. You know, she's kind of safe at the back. So she's just building damage. It's just straight up damage right now. Whereas, like you said, Twitch has to go that QSS because he has the Wither to contend with and he has the Zac Deathmark to contend with as well. So he did a great job of cleansing those last time. But like you said, it puts him behind in the damage. And he just didn't have enough damage to chew through those tanks. Whereas Caitlyn, you know, was able to just sit back shooting the whole time.
Yeah, and it feels like Twitch, you know, Kevsters right now, he's in the mid game, and we're actually in the late game. You know, he needs to catch up. 150 CS to about 260, so, you know, 100 CS behind is a lot of money. He's actually ahead in assists, but, you know, it's still showing in the overall gold, 11,000 to 12,000, almost 13,000 for Caitlyn. You know,
and Caitlyn's still behind a couple of objectives as well. So, Caitlyn is definitely ahead in that matchup, but, you know, she can't AoE at the press of a button like Twitch can, so Twitch still has the items to be able to do a lot of damage, and Chenny Boy's been caught.
Oh wow, so much damage right there onto Zed. Ooh, nice jump away. Didn't want to lose that blue buff.
That could have been really crucial right there, and we have the pause coming back in again.
That would have been the Baron, Mr. Benz.
Oh, that would have been a Baron and an inhibitor as well. You're sitting at about 35 to 40 seconds. He's level 18, so you're sitting a long time in that death chamber. They'd be able to, with Twitch and Fizz, they're able to, and Elise, sorry, they're able to chew through that Baron, so they would have got an inhibitor off that as well.
Wow, that would have been huge, and you know the inhibitor has respawned now for XL5. The rest of the towers aren't faring so well, obviously the top one, just the inhibitor tower left, and one outer turret for the bot lane. But, you know, I feel like SM Limes can't really split push enough anymore. He realizes that Day Shifter's Shen ultimate, the Stand United, is becoming a huge factor in this game. So Fizz, he can't afford to be putting his team in those 4v5 situations.
Yeah, and APG definitely have map control at the moment, or I'd say, yeah, tower control, but the wards coming out of JV the King right now are amazing, and I have to give props to him. He's had the whole map warded the whole game. And just, you know, that vision is really crucial when you're behind in tower.
Oh wow, but Chenny Boy's been caught here. Oh, that's going to be the death mark, instantly cleansed by Kevstars. Outplayed. He gets the kill, the rest of his team as well. Tidal Wave, beautifully done there to knock everyone up. Profound still going deep for these kills. He wants it. Another Cocoon onto Blue 9-0, gets taken out. And that is a huge power play right there for ApG Thanatos.
Oh, that was huge. They took down the 2 carries as well, so they're going to be able to get this inhibitor. They do have a minion wave. They might be able to get a Nexus Tower if they choose to, or go and get that Baron, go take it away from XL5.
Or
even just
44 seconds on the death timers.
Exactly, so I don't know, it looks like they're going to choose to get their Nexus towers. They have to be careful.
Oh wow, the front line is going in though. SM Lions has to Zonias as he takes the tower aggro. Kevs has taken a lot of damage, uses the barrier. Under exhaust though, has no damage for his lifesteal. SM Lions in a lot of trouble. Gel Buster, Day Shifted. The tanks doing so much damage, supported by JV the King. That's the double for Nasus. A double for Shen as well. Blind Turkey. Oh man. Oh, Tom just missing.
So they are going to try to chase down the Janna. Janna has one of the best card abilities, but that taunt lands and they're going to pick her up right now. No, they're not. Ah, Nami gets it. Support killed the support.
Wow.
But,
huge misplay by ApG Thanatos.
Yeah, just about to say the same thing. That's kind of the second time they got a good pick. They got two great picks in Caitlyn and Chenny Boy and Zed. Yet they just stayed a bit too long or went a bit too aggressive under those towers. And it's a Shen, it's a Nasus. They're just so tanky and they can keep you under those towers. So
yeah,
that was they got the inhibitor and the Nexus tower, but you know they're going to give off Baron now, and this means that
oh man,
XL5 can make the big XL5 can make the big move now. And you know team fights are so even at the moment that this Baron is really going to decide who's going to win.
And yeah, that's going to go down so easily right there. When Blue 9-0 got caught there by that beautiful cocoon. That was the 2-for-0 there because obviously Chenny Boy got caught. And you know, in a 3v5 situation almost, the fact that ApG Thanatos couldn't win, that's very scary because you don't get free picks like that all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, they could have just got the inhibitor and got the Baron and then regrouped and got another inhibitor. They kind of threw the game just there. And yeah, they've got it.
Caitlyn's finished the Infinity Edge now as well, so wow, she's got a lot of damage right there. 372 attack damage with Baron. Wow.
Yeah, and you know you've got Zed sitting on 360 attack damage as well. And
Twitch is only sitting on 219.
Yeah, Twitch
160 less.
Yeah, Blade of the Ruined King only gives you 25 damage. It doesn't give you a lot of damage. It's all based on those passives and the actives that you use that damage. And yeah, he's got the Last Whisper and a Phantom Dancer. He's got another pickaxe, so that's going to be Infinity Edge, but he's still a while off that. So
yeah, and you know, for perspective, right there, we saw a crit to 439 on the Wraith from Kevstars. I saw a 1600 damage crit out of Caitlyn before. It was probably with the headshot, but that's still a lot of damage.
It is, and Caitlyn's going to be doing a ton of damage, and they're really going to rely on SM Limes to get in there and try to get as much damage and zone Blue 9-0 from that fight. So
yeah, Benny Boy though, he's split pushing the top lane, going for this tower.
Yeah, and he'll be able to get that. He'll get that tower if he's left alone. But they aren't inhibited down, so ApG can try get this tower and try pressure the base, and then you know someone has to get back and defend those super minions. So they need to be quick, otherwise Chenny Boy's going to probably get an inhibitor of his own. He's got a lot of minions there as well. He'll be able to get it.
Oh wow, could this be a base race? I don't think it's going to be. The tanks coming out of Exile 5 way too strong for this. Surely ApG Thanatos aren't going to make this mistake. They need to go B now.
Oh no,
wow.
Zed's backing.
Wow,
Zed's
Chenny D'Souza back. Oh, amazing. Ooh, good play by
Thanatos. They want to fight this. They want to fight this right now. Exile 5 are charging down for a good split by ApG. They knew that was coming. As soon as Zed disappeared out of vision, they're like, yeah, I don't think we want to fight them right now, especially because they have Baron as well.
Yeah.
So they scattered from that one pretty quickly.
That's a great play by Thanatos. They effectively just wasting Baron time. They trade a tower for a tower, nothing too serious. And yeah, just waste some Baron time off Exile 5 solo.
Yeah, for sure, and that's a really smart move by them. But this Baron's still there. John has been caught.
Oh wow, ace in the hole. Not going to go off though, because it's going to be the ultimate. Oh, sorry, the pool. And the Zonia's to follow it up there. He does get picked up by the Wither. Oh, Kevs in a bit of trouble by Day Shifted. Ace in the hole back up. Obviously, a shorter cooldown. Beautiful cleanse again out there. Monsoon as well. Chellbuster in the enemy team base coming around. Profound out of mana. Going to repel onto Chellbuster. Wasn't expecting that one. Can he get the kill? Probably not right there as he chases deep. Oh my gosh, so much damage as Day Shifted jumps in as well. Kevstar's still trying to run away there. Oh, he's in so much trouble.
Oh, the cleanse of the Blade of the Ruined King giving him enough health. No!
Ooh, not quite.
I thought the rat was going to live.
Very drawn out fight right there. A lot of skills being popped to try and chase that one. Day Shifted, taking out the mid tower as they try and take that down. Gonna fall about half health. Nice cocoon, although it lands on the tank, so they can't really follow on that one. ApG Thanatos in so much trouble here.
Yeah, you look at the armor coming out of Shen right now. He's got 232 armor. He's able to tank all these towers. Look, he hasn't even lost any health at all. And you know, that might be the game going over to XL5 because they're just able to push down all these inhibitors while they still have that Baron as well.
Yeah. Oh wow, Profound in trouble. Ooh. I feel like Exile probably could have committed on that one. It was a 4v5. And yeah, Profound. He's in trouble. He was carrying his team, but he's had a few little misplays that have really cost his team.
Yeah, and it's been the story of the game. People just, oh, here we go again. Profound going in.
He
right
wants
now.
to redeem himself. It's going to be the Tornado knocking up Day Shifted. He's in a lot of trouble here. Does he have Flash? Nobody does have the Taunt. Chum the Waters. Oh, Troll Pole by SM Lions straight into the wall so he doesn't follow.
Ghost is on.
Wow. There's the, there's the aimbot on that stun, the Cocoon landing. Ooh, almost landing another one. Profound.
Fizz is so strong right now, combined with Vladimir's Hemo Plague. Fizz just did so much damage to Caitlyn. I think he nearly one-shot her. So,
oh wow. Could this be the turnaround?
It's been back and forth all game, and you know, teams, just one person getting caught, overstaying their welcome, and just each team switching it around. The kills are even, towers are even. Right,
oh wow, Tidal Wave goes out, Profound low on mana. The enemy realizes this. Exile5 going deep. Jono forced into the Zonyas, gets killed straight away. Not what you want in your Mage Assassin there. And then it's going to be Limes popping the Zonyas as well as he tries to get away. Blind Turk in a lot of trouble. The whole team of ApG Thanatos absolutely popping here. Kevstar's left to himself in a 4v1. Shellbuster with another kill. 9-5-16 on his support, on his jungle, sorry. And wow, this is scary times for ApG Thanatos.
Oh yeah, it's just back and forth, and they went a bit too aggressive again. They used all those ultimates getting Caitlyn and Shen in the jungle. They didn't kill Shen as well, so it's still a 4v5, but they had no ultimates. They had no Fizz ult, sorry. They had no Vladimir ult either, and you know, Elise doesn't have an ultimate to use. So they were really down in their damage that they rely on to win fights, and that might be the game right there.
Wow, you know, Nexus turret will fall here. Exile5 looking strong for this one. Second will go down 11 seconds on everyone else. This will probably be Exile5 picking up the first game. I should say second because they're from the losers bracket of this best of 5 series. So that evens out the score 1-1. Man,
GG.
Beautiful win there from Exile5. Playing it perfectly.
Yeah, well...
Just less mistakes, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't say particularly. I think you're being a bit too generous there, but there was a bit of throws in that game going back and forth, and XL5 capitalized on them the most, and were able to take out that victory.
Yeah, alright, so thanks for joining us for the Ozone Revolution Cup. Game 3 will be coming up soon, I guess we could say. This is brought to you by Ozone Gaming Gear and supported by Performance Gaming. My name is Place, and I'm joined by Mr. Benz as always. Stay with us, we'll be right back.